Practicing breaststroke? In this video, I go through steps to improve your breaststroke glide. Hey swimmers, welcome back to the Swim Bites channel. I'm Coach Mandy, and today's quick tip video is on breaststroke and how to improve your overall glide and feel in the water. Now, before I get started, if you are new to the channel or you've been watching my content, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. That way you stay notified for new and exciting content weekly and you show your support for the channel. All right, let's get into detail on the breaststroke glide.
Okay swimmers, so in this video breakdown, I am going to show you how to enhance your breaststroke glide. First, I will demonstrate some key principles for efficiency. Next, I will show you how to adapt in order to really increase your glide between each stroke. Lastly, I will show you a very common habit which I call collapsing for those that are learning breaststroke, how to avoid it and also how to correct it when you go to the pool. And I will also show you how to start inviting speed in with this practice point once you've started to execute a proper breaststroke glide. When working on enhancing your breaststroke glide, you want to follow a few of these key principles, not only for efficiency within your breaststroke technique, but also to help you understand the space in which you move. When practicing breaststroke, you want to aim to be within a very small space, almost as if you're in a pool that is a couple of feet deep. This will help you prioritize staying in that small, least amount of resistance area when moving forward, not only in your glide, but throughout the entire stroke cycle. When completing or executing the glide, you want to think of fully lengthening your body. Zero flexion. From the knees or the hips, you want to feel full lengthening from the top of your feet all the way to your fingertips. Feeling lengthening from your back and your head is down. So when you prioritize this in your glide, this will not only help you move forward, but it really helps you understand the space in which you move, because once you move out of that space, you will immediately feel a ton of resistance. So you want to think of being within that light, least resistance area as much as possible. Keep in mind, when you're in the glide phase of breaststroke, if you feel very light and you don't feel any resistance, you're doing the right thing. If you feel resistance within the glide, then your body line is skewed and you want to work on getting your body line as high as possible. The next thing you want to do when lengthening your body line is within the glide, you want to feel full engagement from your glutes and your hamstrings. This will not only help support your body line, but it will help enhance your glide moving forward. Now it's time to learn how to adapt to this environment to be able to enhance your breaststroke glide. In this demonstration, you'll see that when I glide a lot longer than the normal tempo, and there's a purpose to this. So here I'm gliding for about 2 to 3 seconds. When working on your breaststroke technique, this is a good way to start approaching your practice, just to help you, or I should say force you, to really focus on that lengthening of your body line and sitting up higher on the surface before moving to the next stroke. If you up your tempo too quickly and you're constantly interrupting the stroke cycle, you're not giving yourself enough time or allowing yourself to feel the glide fully and working on pinpointing how to enhance that further. So when practicing, you want to hold that glide a little bit longer than normal, and this will help you feel full engagement throughout your entire body while lengthening at the same time. So you can see here during that length of time of gliding, I'm really thinking about lengthening my full body line. My arms are shoulder width apart, but everything is in sync, and I could physically feel my body line is on the surface. This will also give you enough time to actually feel that. If you're constantly interrupting it, you're not going to feel the full space in which you glide when practicing breaststroke technique. So if you're working on breaststroke, I highly recommend you approach your practice this way, just to get you in that space and also refine the glide and refine your body position. So try this out the next time you go to the pool and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Here is a common habit that I see with many swimmers that are working on breaststroke, and I call it collapsing. And I will explain exactly where this occurs and why it completely interrupts your glide and sits you lower below the surface of the water. Here's this example slowed down, and I want you to see during that first initial stroke, I am maintaining a high body position as explained earlier on this video. However, after this first stroke, you will see in just a moment what happens when the body collapses. So right at this point here, you see how my elbows are pulling back towards my spine. What that does is it immediately throws off your body line and you end up swimming uphill. Not only that, but you shift all of your body weight behind your head. And when this occurs, it feels like you have no traction in the water and it makes it really difficult to even attempt gliding after. So you want to avoid pulling your elbows back. You want to keep your arms as far forward in front of your head as possible. So instead of thinking pulling your arms, you don't want to think pull, you want to think sweep forward. This will help prevent that from occurring. Now, once you've established a great glide in your breaststroke technique, now it's time to start gradually inviting speed. So you'll start at a lower tempo, and as you progress further, you want to gradually up your tempo once you've felt a couple of glides. So intentionally slow down and hold that glide for 2 to 3 seconds, as I mentioned before. And then as you start to feel more comfortable, start upping your tempo, meaning your breathing is quicker, so that way the stroke cycle is much shorter. But you still maintain the same body position, it's just at a higher tempo. This will help you, or I should say prevent you from breaking down further as you start speeding up. So you see in this freeze frame here, even though my tempo had increased or became faster, I'm still maintaining a great diagonal body line because the overall priority is to stay within that small space. Keep your breath quick. And so the way for you to even feel this is to start off at a longer glide and then gradually, progressively increase your tempo. That's a better approach to start inviting speed in without breaking down. So if you're watching this and you're already at the point where you feel you have a great foundation to your stroke, this is a great practice that you can start incorporating the next time you go to the pool while in trying to invite speed and go faster. So if you're working on this, please let me know how it goes in the comments below.
Okay, swimmers, that's it for today's quick tip video on breaststroke. Now, you can start incorporating these tips the next time you go to the pool and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Now, if you're serious about improving your swim practice, hit the pinned comments below and join my Swim Bites program today. I have courses on all strokes plus more, and you can go to swimbites.com for more resources to help with your swim training. All right, swimmers, enjoy your practice, and I will see you all next week.